Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. I hope you all are well. Welcome you all again in online session of Hera English School Maths 2 lecture. In previous lecture we complete practice set 3.1 and today we are going to start practice set 3.2. Practice set 3.2 based on congruence triangle. Okay. So two triangles with same side, having same side and same angle are called congruence triangle. Congruent triangle are nothing but the triangles which have same shape as well as size. Two triangles with same shape as well as same size are called congruence triangle. So triangles are congruent when all corresponding sides and interior angles are congruent, that means equal. The triangle will have the same shape and size but on maybe a mirror image of other. That means the two triangles which are exactly the mirror image of each other, which are exactly coincide with each other, are called congruent triangle. Congruency is the comparison between the two triangles. Two triangles with same shape as well as same size. The two triangles which have same shape and same size are called congruent triangle. That means the two triangle whose corresponding sides are equal and corresponding interior angles are equal are called congruent triangles. Now the question is how to decide whether the two triangles are given to us are congruent or not. Okay, you know that in a triangle there are three sides and three angles. That means total 6 conditions are there. Three sides should be equal to decide to prove the two triangles congruent, and three angles are equal. Out of this 6 condition, if any 3 conditions are applicable, then we say that the triangles are congruent. The two triangle in this, out of the 6 conditions, if 3 conditions are applicable, the 6 conditions are 3 sides and 3 angles. So out of this 6 condition, if any 3 conditions are applicable, then we said these two triangles are congruent. So on the basis of this condition, we are following certain test for the congruency of triangle. So next move to the test for the congruence triangle. There are 5 tests to prove whether the two triangles are congruent or not. Number 1, SSS test, that means side test. Second, ASA test, that means angle side angle test. Third one, SAS test, that means side angle side test. Fourth one, AAS test, that means angle side test. And fifth one, hypotenuse side test. This test is applicable in right angle triangles. Out of these tests, is if any one test applicable in two given triangle, then the triangles are congruent. Okay. So to prove two triangles are given to us are congruent or not, you have to focus in this test. Out of these 5 tests, if any one test is applicable in two given triangles, then the triangles are congruent by that test. Observe here in 2 figures of triangle. If you observe carefully, you will focus that the sides of these two triangles are congruent given by identical mark. So therefore these two triangles are congruent by side test, that means SSS test. Now here see, one angle of these two triangles are congruent given by identical mark and two sides are congruent given by identical mark. So therefore these two triangles are congruent by SAS test, that means side angle side test. Now in these two triangles, observe the two corresponding angles of two triangles are congruent given by identical mark and one corresponding side is congruent. So therefore these two triangles are congruent by ASA test, that means angle side angle test. Now see here in these two triangles, two corresponding angles of these two triangles are congruent given by identical mark and one corresponding side is congruent given by identical mark by marking the double line. So therefore these two triangles are congruent by AA test of congruency, that means angle side test. Now see here the two triangles are right angle triangle and the side opposite to right angle is hypotenuse. If you observe here, then you can see hypotenuse of these two triangles are given to you congruent by identical mark, and one opposite side is one corresponding side is also given to you congruent by identical mark showing by the red line. So these two triangles are congruent by hypotenuse side test. As I told you, hypotenuse side test is applicable only in right angle triangle. So out of these 5 tests, if any one test is applicable in given triangles, then the triangles are congruent by that test. Okay. Let's move to the practice set 3.2. Question number 1. Question number 1 is, in each of the examples given below, a pair of triangles is shown. Equal parts of a triangle in each pair are marked with the same sign. Observe the figure and state the test by which the triangles are congruent. That means here you have to observe the triangles given to you and decide whether the triangles are given to you are congruent by which test. Okay. So the question number 1. First pair of a triangle, observe in figure. If you observe, AB side is congruent to PQ side, and BC side is congruent to QR side, and AC side is congruent to PR sides. So here these two triangles are congruent by side test, that means SSS test. Now observe second example. See here, in this two triangle, by identical mark, XY side congruent to side LM, and side YZ congruent to side MN, side and angle Y is congruent to angle M. By observing identical mark, we can decide these two triangle, that is triangle XYZ is congruent to triangle LMN by SAS test, that means side angle side test. Now observe third figure. Observe here, in this two triangle, angle P is congruent to angle S by observing the identical mark, and angle R is congruent to angle T, and side PR is congruent to side ST. So by observing the identical marks given in these two triangles, so we can decide these two triangles are congruent by ASA test. So triangle PQR is congruent to triangle PTU by ASA test of congruency. Next, number 4. Observe here, the two triangles are LMN and PTR. These two triangles are a right angle triangle. Observe the side opposite to right angle LN and PR. They are hypotenuse, and hypotenuse are given to you congruent by identical mark, and side LM is congruent to side TP is given by identical mark. So here these two triangle LMN and PTR are congruent by hypotenuse side test of congruency. Practice set 3.2. Question number 2. Question number 2 is, observe the information shown in pair of triangles given below. State the test by which the two triangles are congruent. Write the remaining congruent parts. Here some informations are given in figure, and we have to observe the information. On the basis of information, we have to decide whether the triangles are congruent, and by which test the triangles are congruent. We have to write the remaining congruent parts of the triangle. This question is activity type. You have to just complete the activities. So observe here, the two triangles are ABC and PQR. If you observe, then you find angle B is congruent to angle Q. By 3 later, angle ABC is congruent to angle PQR, and angle ACB is congruent to angle PRQ. By observing identical mark, we can say that angle C is congruent to angle R. So in 3 later, angle ACB is congruent to angle PRQ. And side BC is congruent to side QR is given to us by identical mark. So side BC is congruent to side QR. So in these triangles, two angles are congruent and one corresponding sides are congruent. So on the basis of the information, we can decide these two triangles are congruent by ASA test of congruence. So let's complete the activity. In triangle ABC and triangle PQR, Angle ABC congruent to angle PQR. Segment BC is congruent to segment QR. Angle ACB congruent to angle PRQ given. Therefore, triangle ABC is congruent to triangle PQR by angle side angle test, that means ASA test. If two triangles are congruent, then the remaining parts are also congruent. So the remaining part is angle BAC is congruent to angle QPR, corresponding angle of congruent triangle you can write CACT. So if two triangles are congruent, then the remaining parts of two triangles are also congruent. And segment AB is congruent to segment PQ and segment AC is congruent to segment PR. They are the corresponding sides of congruent triangle, that means CSCT. Right? CSCT, corresponding sides of congruent triangle. That means if two triangles are congruent, then the remaining parts are also congruent. So here the remaining parts, two sides and one angle. So the two triangles are congruent, the remaining two sides and one corresponding angle are also congruent. That is called corresponding side and corresponding angle of congruent triangle. Next, second one. Observe here the two triangles are PTQ and RTS. Observe the identical mark. If you observe, side PT is congruent to side TS and side QT is congruent to side TR. Okay, and angle PTQ is congruent to angle RTS by vertically opposite angle. As we discussed in previous lectures, vertically opposite angles are congruent. So angle PTQ is congruent to angle RTS. So these two triangles are congruent by SAS test of congruency. Okay, let's complete the activity. In triangle PTQ and triangle STR, segment PT congruent to segment ST is given. An angle PTQ is congruent to angle STR by vertically opposite angles. Segment TQ is congruent to segment TR is given. So therefore triangle PTQ is congruent to triangle STR by SAS test of congruency, that means side angle side test. Then the remaining congruent parts, the remaining two angles are remaining and one corresponding side is remaining. So the remaining congruent parts, angle TPQ congruent to angle TSR and angle TQP is congruent to angle TRS. They are corresponding angles of congruent triangle. Inside side PQ congruent to side SR, corresponding side of congruent triangle. Okay, now move to the question number 3. Question number 3 is, from the information shown in figure, state the test assuring that the congruence of triangle ABC and triangle PQR. Write the remaining congruent parts of the triangle. So let's start the solution. Observe here the two triangles are ABC and triangle PQR. So first of all, write the name. In triangle ABC and triangle PQR, they are the right angle triangle. So angle BAC and angle PQ are 90 degrees. So they are the right angle triangle. So side BC and side PR are the hypotenuse. Observe by identical marks, hypotenuse are given to you congruent. So hypotenuse BC is congruent to hypotenuse PR. And side AB is given to you congruent to side PR by marking the same identical mark. So therefore these two triangles, that means triangle ABC and triangle PQ, are congruent to each other by hypotenuse side test. So let's start the solution. In triangle BAC and triangle PQR, first of all write the name of the triangle. Then observe the identical mark and write the congruent parts. Segment BA congruent to segment PQ. Segment BC is congruent to segment PR is given to you. And angle BAC is congruent to angle PQR. They are the 90 degree given to you. So therefore triangle BAC is congruent to the triangle PQR by hypotenuse side test. Now write the remaining congruent parts. Remaining sides are side AC is congruent to side QR, corresponding sides of congruent triangle. And the remaining angles are angle ABC is congruent to angle QPR and angle ACB is congruent to angle QRP, corresponding angles of congruent triangle. As we discussed, if two triangles are congruent, then the remaining angles and remaining sides are also congruent. So they are called corresponding angles and corresponding sides of congruent triangle, that is CSCT and CACT. Okay. Question number 4. As shown in the adjoining figure, in triangle LMN and triangle PNM, LM is equal to PN and LN is equal to PM. Two corresponding sides are already given to you, congruent or equal. You have to write the test by which the triangles are congruent and write the remaining congruent parts. We have to write the remaining congruent parts also. Okay. So here the two triangles are LMN and PNM and two sides are given to you congruent, and you have to decide by which test these two triangles are congruent, and you have to write the remaining congruent parts of these two triangles. Observe the figure. The name of the triangles are given in question. Write the name of the triangle. The triangles name are triangle LMN and PMN. Okay. Two corresponding sides are already given to you congruent. Side LN is congruent to side PM and side LM is congruent to side PN is given. Now observe carefully the diagram. If you observe, you find side MN is common side between two triangles. Side MN is lies in triangle LMN also, and side MN is lies in triangle PMN also. So side MN is common side of these two triangles. So these two triangles, that means triangle LMN and triangle PMN, are congruent by SSS test of congruency. So write the solution. Let's start the solution. First write the triangle name. So in triangle LMN and triangle PNM, segment LM is congruent to segment PN and segment LN is congruent to segment PM is given to us in question, and segment MN is congruent to segment MN, that is common side of two triangles. So therefore triangle LMN is congruent to side triangle PNM by SS test of congruency. Now write the remaining congruent parts. So remaining congruent parts are all the three angles of a triangle. Remaining congruent parts are angle LMN congruent to angle PNM, angle MLN congruent to angle NPM, and angle LNM is congruent to angle PMN, corresponding angles of congruent triangle. As the triangles are congruent, then the remaining parts are also congruent. So here the remaining parts are all the three angles of these two triangles are congruent, as the triangles are congruent. Question number 5 of practice set 3.2. In the adjoining figure, segment AB is congruent to segment CB and segment AD is congruent to segment CD. Then prove that triangle ABD is congruent to triangle CBD. Okay. Here the some parts are congruent given to you, and you have to decide whether you have to prove that these two triangles are congruent. Okay. So let's start the solution. First of all, write the name of the two triangles which you have to prove congruent. It's given in the question. So the solution, let's start your proof. The two triangles here, the triangle ABD and triangle CBD, as a name is given in question, write the name from the question. So in triangle ABD and triangle CBD, now observe the figure. Segment AB is given to you congruent to segment CB by identical mark, and segment AD is congruent to segment CD, is also given by identical mark, and segment BD is congruent to segment BD. They are the common side between two triangles. Segment BD is common side of these two triangles. Segment BD lies in triangle ABD also and in triangle CBD also. So segment BD is a common side. So therefore these two triangles are congruent by SSS test of congruency. Okay. Here is no need to write the remaining congruent parts, that is not asked in question. So just prove that these two triangles are congruent. So two sides are given to you congruent, and one we observe BD is the common side between these two triangles. So these two triangles are congruent by SS test of congruency. Okay. Last question of practice set 3.2, that is question number 6. Question number 6. In given figure, angle P is congruent to angle R and segment PQ is congruent to segment RQ, and you have to prove that triangle PQT is congruent to triangle RQS. So first of all, write the name of the triangle in which you have to focus. Here the two triangles names are given in question. So two triangles are PQT and another is PRQS. Given in figure, angle P is congruent to angle R. That is given in question, angle P is congruent to angle R and segment PQ is congruent to segment RQ. Now observe the diagram carefully. If you observe, angle Q is common in both the triangle. Angle Q lies in both the triangle, that means in triangle PQT also and in triangle RQS also. So angle Q is common angle. So therefore these two triangles are congruent by angle side angle test, that means ASA test. Okay, got it? Easy question. So let's start the solution. First of all, the two triangles name are in triangle PQT and triangle RQS. Angle P is congruent to angle R is given and segment PQ is congruent to segment RQ given, and angle Q is congruent to angle Q, common angle. So therefore triangle PQT is congruent to RQS by angle side angle test, that means ASA test. In all the question of practice set 3.2, the first step is to decide which two triangle you have to prove. Then they write the congruent parts given by identical mark, and then write the common side and common angle given to you. Then decide by which test the triangles are congruent. Then if they ask, then write the remaining congruent parts. If they not ask, there is no need to write the remaining congruent parts. Okay. So here we complete our practice set 3.2. All the questions are very easy, just based on the congruence triangle and test of congruency of a triangle. I hope you all are understood all the questions. If any doubt, any queries, then ask me. Inshallah, in next lecture we will start practice set 3.2. Practice all the questions that we have discussed today. The exercise is very easy, and the concept is also easy. If you solve this question, then you find all the questions are easy. In all the questions, just you have to focus the two triangles which you have to prove congruent. The some parts are given to you congruent as by identical mark, and the some part you have to decide by common side and common angles are congruent. So on the basis of this, you can easily decide whether the two triangles are congruent or not, and the test of congruency of a triangle. Okay. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Jazakallahu khair.